breaststroke arm action. So the first part is to widen the arms. So we're reaching out to the corners, and notice how the palms turn out. So we're going just a little bit outside the shoulders, not too wide. Next bit, if we scoop, so it's going to be widen the arms are straight, scoop, the elbows bend, and notice how the hands drop down. And the final bit is we sneak the hands forward. So here we're wide, here we're big and deep, here we're thin and narrow. And now from the side, so widen, scoop, sneak the hands forward. I'm going to put a line in here, or sorry, a circle, just to note so you can see how my hands and arms do not go back behind my body. Everything stays forwards, out in front. So this is an error right now. I'm not bending the elbows. My arms are staying too straight and stiff. So we'll make sure those elbows bend. Here, my hands are not dropping down, so this would be incorrect. Notice that my palms are staying very flat. This would result in me not going anywhere. And now I'm going too wide and too big. And then from the side, so this is me keeping my hands flat. So like I said, this will result in no propulsion. Okay. Next up, notice how my hands are going behind me. I want to keep everything forward. So a good way to practice is put your back against the wall. So your arm should not hit the wall. So now we're going to take it into the swimming pool. So we're going to do that same action. So I want to feel thick water on my hands as I widen scoop, and then nothing on my hands as my hands go up the middle. So thick water, nothing. Thick water, nothing. And my hands stay in the water. So in a minute, I'm going to raise my hands out now. And notice now I'm getting lots of bubbles and splashing. So we want to avoid this because that means my hands are slipping. And I'm dragging air down into the water. So I want to feel that lovely thick water, very similar to the feeling on sculling. So there is a bit of sculling in this breaststroke arm action. So now I'm going to do it on the front. So I'm looking down at the floor. So I'm not kicking here, so you could put a pull buoy or float between your legs. If your legs sink, if your legs float, you can just do the arm action. Later we'll do a flutter kick, which is easier, but initially it's more to think about. So here I'm doing with a flutter kick. So it just makes everything easier, but it's one more thing to think about. So notice that my hands are staying in the water. If you're getting lots of splashing or hearing lots of bubbles and noises, lower the hands down a little bit. So again, here, always start and finish with the arms fully extended. So work, relax, 1, 2, 3. Work, relax, 1, 2, 3. So all built off the comfort with the head in that front position we've done. Right, and then from this angle here. So again, I'm doing some turning. So what I do here is I push more with one arm, and we want the ability to steer, because the more you can steer, this adds to our overall comfort in the water. So practice steering left and right.